Welcome to my humble abode. I am Yorkie the Tailspinner, and this is Tales Over Coffee, where we relax together with a cup of coffee and a narrative tale.
Press A, Enter, or left mouse button to start.
Right now, we're looking at As Dusk Falls, and this may be the concluding episode, I'm not sure. We're following now into 2012, the consequences of the events at the Desert Dream Motel in 1998. So let's carry on. See how little Zoe's doing. Oh, not so little, I suppose. She's an adult now. Your dad wants his second birthday next week. You in?
You sure this is the spot? It's not
Stressed
on the
with
trail map.
PTSD.
Thank you.
Riddled with PTSD. Jasper National Park, Alberta, Canada.
Whoa, easy.
Roosevelt, what's got into you? Don't speak. Don't make a sound.
Is that him? It
My
is.
God. Zoe,
Hi, Jay.
I wasn't even sure you got the letters.
One a month, ever since March. You know you're still wanted by the FBI, right?
How'd you even find me?
The post office. I had your P.O. box number, and they helped me with the rest. People are nice here.
Yeah, they are. You look so different. I knew you'd grown up, but in my mind, you're still that scared little kid.
You changed too.
You look older, too. More than I expected.
Well, 14 years outside will do that to you. Hey, come sit down. I got a chair on the patio, and I promise, you won't need that pepper spray.
Wise to take it nonetheless. Bird watching. Chess. Radio. Ah. Vanessa.
Nice view.
And where
I
is
used to think
Vanessa?
so. I've seen it a lot. It's so strange that you're here. Thought about you and your family so much over the years.
So you said. In your letters. I tried not to think about yours.
I bet.
I was doing pretty good at that. Until you started writing.
Oh,
Is that girl still here? The one you ran away with?
no. No, she's gone.
I have a lot of questions. About your life and...
Go for it. I don't have anywhere to be.
The majority of relationships fail anyway. But I have to think the stress of what they were going through would, I won't say almost guarantee a failure, but certainly improve the likelihood or increase. Where's Vanessa?
Her name was Vanessa, right? Can I ask what happened?
We spent 6 years together. Me and her.
It's not a bad length of
Slept
time.
outside when it was warm. Used to read books to each other by the fire. But in the end, I guess she missed normal life. I think she's in California now. I'm just grateful for the time we had.
How do you survive the jump?
You know,
Can't
the
not blame
world
her
thought
wanting
you
a
were
normal
dead
life.
after you jumped off that cliff.
We almost were. I blacked out when I hit the water. Vanessa pulled me to shore. Spent weeks on foot after that. Had some lucky breaks with the weather, but we only made it because we had each other.
New scar?
I don't remember you having a scar before.
Oh, used to explore a lot in the early days. One time I came across a bear that I thought was hurt. Turns out she'd just had cubs.
Ooh.
Lesson learned.
Yeah, you're lucky to be alive. You have been recognized.
In all these years, you've never been recognized?
I had some close calls in town, but you don't really know. You just feel people looking. So now I don't go far. Library, the market. That's about it.
All of the questions have been reasonable up to now, but given how much she doesn't want to think about his family, we're not going to ask.
So, why'd you come here, Zoe?
You said you wanted to talk.
I said I wanted you to write. But you came in person. Why?
I keep seeing your face in my dreams, out on the streets.
And?
And I knew if I didn't come look you in the eye,
That you couldn't move on.
Yeah.
If you want to talk about it, I might understand better than most. And I'm good at
He
listening.
might do. But are you able to open up with him? Give it a try.
that night, when you took me upstairs and the power went out. Do you remember?
Of course. I was just as scared as you.
You said, don't make a sound. And it's like, I've been holding my breath ever since. When all I really want to do is scream and scream and never stop.
I was just trying to get you quiet. The cops were breaking in. I didn't want you to get hurt.
I know. I didn't say it made sense.
But it does.
Know what the two of us have in common? We both got dealt a shitty hand and spent the rest of our lives trying not to fold. You and me, we're a lot alike.
That's a rageful answer. That's an insightful answer. I don't know if she's ready for insightful yet. You know,
No,
I always try and play
we're
to the
not.
character.
Don't kid yourself. Jay, why'd you start writing me?
I told you, there's a lot I never got to talk about.
I know. But why me?
You said you see my face at night.
I see.
Sometimes I see yours too. All these years later. You'd think I'd be able to move on, but I never have. You must hate me. After everything my family did to you.
That would be a reasonable thing to say, but I think, having heard what she has, it's reasonable also to say I don't hate you. She might hate his family more.
Jay, I won't lie. Seeing you isn't easy. Your family killed a lot of people. I've been afraid of this moment for a very long time. But
It's good.
you also looked out for me that night.
Exactly.
I can't pretend I don't remember that too.
How can you be so forgiving?
We've not really seen support.
Because if I let myself hate you,
She hasn't opened to her family by the look of
then
it.
I'm lost.
But she is into self-control. The breathing
the
underwater,
feeling.
all
Jay.
holding breath.
Are you okay? I mean, are you really okay?
I always told myself I got dragged into it. That my family was just pushing me around. But what if I'm wrong? What if it's who I am? Do you think I'm bad? Am I broken?
I haven't met a person who's gone through abuse and is working on healing who doesn't ask themselves the same question, one way or another.
You gave a scared little girl her stuffed owl back. No one bad and broken would have done that.
You remember that?
Of course.
You shouldn't have been there. You were just a kid.
So were you. I should get back down to the bus stop.
Wait, I was gonna make dinner soon. Do you want some?
Jay, I don't know.
It's rabbit. And it's beautiful here at sunset.
Rabbit, huh?
Ah, they're so good braised. Show you how if you like.
I am kind of hungry. The thing about shadows is, you can't escape them. You just learn to keep them behind you and look toward the light. Why are some of us able to grow and change?
Into our compliance school.
Even when clouds have blocked out the sun. Why do
Nice
some of
reference.
us find ways to endure?
Resting on a beach.
While others just wither on the vine.
They'll
I
hold
don't know the answers, but I know I'm done running from shadows.
So we see the
Nobody's
future.
chasing me. Nobody ever was.
Hey, Zoe. It's Grandpa. I was thinking about our conversation the other day about facing up to things, and there's something I never told anyone. That day in Two Rock, when I suggested we take the scenic route, there was a reason. I'd been there before, you see. Everything that came afterward, the desert dream, all of it, I think it was all my fault.
Please, you don't have to do this. Just calm down and make this easy on yourself, okay? Tell him he can have it. It's all in two up.
Oh shit!
Grandpa?
What the hell? What happened? Uh, I never quite picked up Grandpa's story. Maybe I didn't pay it enough attention. That looks like it might be the end of the game. And that's... Why is that the end of the game, if so? What have I missed? I don't need the credits. Love, sincere... I think we're okay, whatever. Is there more? I just need to check.
Everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
This is just restarting it.
And everybody's got a little hole in the middle. Everybody does a little dance with the devil.
I'm sure I've just missed something and I'm going to...
My name is Zoe Walker. Not so long ago.
Yeah, I'm sure I've just missed something. I'm going to quickly Google if anyone's interested. Keep listening. This is from Wikipedia. Book 2. Just reading the last chapter, the last paragraph. In 2012, Zoe is revealed to still be suffering nightmares and anxiety caused by her experience in the Desert Dream, especially as she has started receiving letters from Jay asking for her to write back. She speaks with Jim, who survived his tumour, but is now struggling with Alzheimer's, who encourages her to confront her fear and overcome it. Zoe tracks Jay down, revealing that she is either in prison or that he is either in prison or a fugitive in a Canadian wilderness. He escaped with Vanessa in 1990. AJ explains that although he and Vanessa spent many years together, well, 6 isn't many, but still, it's not bad. She eventually grew tired of living in hiding and moved to California. The ending is determined based on various choices. Zoe can forgive Jay, but ask that no longer contact be made, or she can turn him into the police. Jay can live free, but on the run, be imprisoned or executed. Tyler can be caught or remain a fugitive, working on an oil rig. Sharon can be caught or escapes to a tropical beach with Paul. Vince can take the blame for the aircraft incident and work an office job. Sue the airline and open his own flying school. Michelle can die, be separated or still married to Vince, or engaged to someone else. And if Bear survives, he places flowers on Dale's grave. After Zoe returns from seeing Jay, she visits Jim and comes across him being assaulted by a stalker who runs past her as she looks on an unknown scene. While a phone message to Zoe from Jim reveals he has a secret past in Turok he's never told anyone about. Yes, what? That's it? Are there more chapters coming up? What the hell? Normally something that's episodic releases chapter by chapter. These are 2 chapters at once, but are there more coming up? Right. I'm going to summarize my feelings of the game before we conclude. I have really enjoyed it. The ending, I need more. Alright. I think here, especially reading through that bit at the end there from Wikipedia, I think here it is a case of choices matter. And that's a good thing, because all too often a choices matter narrative game ends up with whatever choice you make just resulting in pretty much the same thing. Whereas there are multiple endings here, multiple events that can occur, and so on. I like the tendrils to the future thing, although some of the bouncing around in time got a bit tiresome. 2 weeks before, 3 weeks later, here, there, everywhere. Some of that's okay, but it got a bit excessive. Overall, I think there was a lack of control on some of the choices. It often is. In the situation we were in, it almost makes sense that it wouldn't go as you wanted from some of your choices. But also that can be frustrating. But I think overall it was a good overall I think it was a good game, a good narrative. Not perfect. The graphic style I got used to. I don't think it's great to do freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame, freeze frame, some kind of stop motion game. But it was okay. And I like the art style within those frames. Overall, I'll give this a 7 or an 8 out of 10. I mean, that might be a little high, but I think, yeah, 7.5, somewhere around there. So, that concludes this. What I will probably do is start up A Plague Tale Innocence, because as I understand it, A Plague Tale Innocence's follow-on, Requiem, I believe it is, but I'm not sure, comes out in a month or two. So I've been Yorkie the Tailspinner. You've been a great audience, and this has been As Dusk Falls. I hope you enjoyed it as much as